Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show. And this is the members only edition, people. This is the members only edition of of Talk Your Ish, people. So the only people who can call in are the members. The link for the membership is in the pinned comment. I'm going to drop the link in a second, and that's membership at any level. And because it's been Champions League today and yesterday, this is not only the Premier League fan calling show, this is also Champions League as well. So feel free to talk about Premier League or Champions League. So whether that's the Champions League games from today, Barcelona, PSG, or it's Arsenal, Olympiacos, Monaco versus Manchester City, or even yesterday with Galatasaray, Liverpool, or even if it's previous weekend game, or it's one of the Premier League games coming up, people. Shout out to Mr. Mind, who just joined the membership as well, man. Big up to Mr. Mind, who just joined the membership. My G, much appreciated. Just became a Sarcasm citizen. Again, links underneath in the description for the membership, and that's just one of the many great perks, people. So like I said, members only, call in. You see it there across the bottom of the screen, but make sure you run up the likes, make sure you hit the like button on the video, make sure you share this out across all of the socials as well, and on top of those two things, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I need you lot to pay all your taxes when it comes to the City of Sarcasm, but all the tax is free. What other place, city, state, country, whatever you want to call us, even though it's Sarcasm City, so it's a city, is where do you pay taxes, and it's absolutely free. So please hit the like button on the video. Like I said, make sure you do that. Share this out across all of the socials. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter, Instagram. Follow across all the socials. And again, just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, people. Make sure you do so. And it's members of all levels. So whether you're a Sarcasm citizen, whether you're a Sarcasm City soldier, or a Sarcasm City general, people. I keep writing the thing is thank calling show. Let me put a link to call in. That would really help if I actually wrote the right thing. It'd be a massive apologies on the slight lateness as well, people, with the starting screen. I apologize, but we are here. Links there. Shout out to my G Vikram in the building as well. Yes, Vikram, what do you want to chat about, my G? You on mute, fam?
Sorry, my mic was off. What you saying?
All good, fam.
Let's talk about the champs games, man. Big European stage. I miss watching the champs, man. Good football. PSG versus Barca. Two top managers, two top teams. And PSG were missing Kvara, Doué, Dembele. There's one more. Oh yeah, one of the centre backs, Marquinhos.
Yeah, Marquinhos.
And they scored Barcelona this night. Why doesn't Enrique need his own squad? I thought he needed 11 of your own first team players to beat a team comfortably. And it was deserved. They were the better side in the second half. I thought in the first half, Barca were controlling the game well. They couldn't really get into the game, PSG. But in the second half, Barca were, PSG moved to them still. And it could have been more. There was a lot of times where the final ball just kept breaking down because obviously there was none of the first team guys out there. They were all injured. And they just showed that coaching does matter. Because regardless of what front three they put out there, their entire squad looks the same. There's no difference. Like they play the same way. They do the same. You see the same patterns. Like they're always trying to build from the back. They always do this tactic on kickoff where they just kick the ball long out for a throw in, so they can start the high press. Like it's just like stuff like that. Small little repetitions like that. You can see that there's coaching happening. And that's what we want to see at like United, bro. We just want to see the basics, bro. Like we just want to see that there's some improvement in our team, so we can be excited for each game. But here's what it is. But in the other games are decent too. Like I was watching the Arsenal Olympiacos game, and Olympiacos done well, especially considering you'd expect them to get rolled over by a team like Arsenal. They held their own against Arsenal again with players that no one would take. Like there was times where they were just bopping the ball about in the middle, and Arsenal couldn't get the ball for like a good 10 seconds. And with subpar players.
I heard you lot, obviously, because you was on the watch along with me. And obviously, I wasn't watching that game, but I heard you lot talking about who were watching those games.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like they were actually moving the ball around really well for a team that you would expect is like very, very subpar. Like you wouldn't take any of their players, but they play better football than us. Even bro, even I was watching glimpses of the Juventus. I think it was Juventus versus Villarreal or something. And again, the way that like their attackers just have so much freedom to just do things on the ball. I'm like, bro, where's this in our team, man? Like we get the ball, like in Bremer, we'll get the ball out wide, bro, and they're just isolated. Like there was a time where they did a long ball to him out wide on the channel in the Brentford game, and he's got like 4 players on him. There's like no one
Villarreal, by the way. It was Villarreal.
It was Villarreal, yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Carry on.
And the subs that Enrique made in the second half as well, I felt like they really kind of helped the game really like flip PSG's way. What a crazy coincidence. Making subs that are attacking can actually impact a game positively instead of bringing on a centre-back when you need a goal. Who would have thought? Or even better, instead of let's say your shape isn't working, like let's say you got it wrong from the start, the structure is not working. Instead of changing the structure, what we have to deal with is we have a manager that goes Mount left wing back. There we go. That's what will change the game. Yeah. Instead of doing any sort of changes positively to help us going forward, no, he goes Mount left wing back. That's his tactic for the day. Yeah, but here's what it is, man. We just gotta hope at this point that the next international break we're singing a different tune, that maybe by some miracle we've progressed, even though I don't know, man. Yeah, I think it all depends on when we do the managerial change, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
There's no progression with this manager. Not in the slightest.
Yeah. It's gotten so bad to the point where everyone I knew that was capping for him so hard, like after Grimsby Fulham, like even they've just given up. They're just like, bro, this is not, because everyone can see with their eyes that this is not getting any better. Like you've added quality and it's gotten worse. That's why people don't understand. They think that, we were decent in Arsenal, we were all right for 15 minutes against Fulham. But guys, we're not creating any clear-cut chances. Like at least with Garnacho last year and Højlund last year, you can say, okay, they were missing chances. This year, we're not even doing that. Like, when was the last time we saw Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko get a clear-cut chance that you're like, oh yeah, they have to score in any of the games we played this season? I don't remember any.
Yeah. The only one I'd say is Cunha at Fulham.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The ball over the top. And that came from the goalkeeper, just kicking the ball long. It's just a straight ball through it, like it cut open the entire team, and Cunha was just through. And that's the only chance of note we can remember in 7 games we played this season.
Yeah, because it's 6 Premier League games in the Carabao Cup, so yeah, 7.
Yeah, like we weren't creating clear-cut chances against Grimsby. Like, Grimsby, man. We weren't creating clear-cut chances against Grimsby, but apparently this is going to get better. Or at least the ownership thinks so, because there's all these rumors coming out now that apparently, like now what people are saying is like, the reason they've not sacked him is essentially because they think that it's not at the point yet. Because remember how they said that they're aiming for Europe, or aiming for Europe. So now the new bit of copium that everyone's holding on to is, it's not as bad as it could be yet to the point where we won't get Europe, but we haven't looked convincing in any game. Like it's not like we scammed wins, like we've scammed 4 or 5 wins or something, and okay, maybe you can say we can keep scamming it. Bro, we had a last minute penalty against Burnley, and
the Ponzi schemes are dead, man. Go on,
we had a last minute winner against Burnley, and what was the other game we won? It was Burnley. Chelsea. Chelsea. When Maresca took off all the attackers and basically gave us the game, he just said, "Fuck it, guys. We got 10 men. We can't win." And he took off every single attacking threat he had. So they were just stuck with midfielders and centre backs trying to score goals, and João Pedro on an island on his own. So their manager basically gave us that game as well. Because I think 10v10, if they had their attackers on, we ain't winning that game either.
Yeah, they probably equalized, to be honest.
Yeah, because the way it was going, the only reason they didn't equalize sooner is because they had no attackers on the pitch. Like the chances were falling to their centre backs, and it's peak.
Stinks. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
so even the Ponzi scheme thing, we're not even doing that anymore.
No, that's dead, man. The Ponzi scheme we found out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone knows
And we've actually upped the quality. So you'd actually expect us to scam more results with the quality, but we ain't even doing that. It's just an indictment on the team and the situation we're in at the moment. But one thing I would say, though, is I do think it will get better. Not because this manager's going to stay, by the way, just a disclaimer, but just because I think the results that we're going to have in the next couple weeks, even months, you could say, yeah, it's a wrap, man. It could genuinely be, I've seen our fixtures a couple of times now, it could genuinely be 0 wins in 5. Like, okay, assuming
without doubt, it could be 0 wins in 5.
Maybe, okay, even if we beat Sunderland, it could be like 0 wins in 4 because we're not winning any of the next 4 games.
Yeah,
not with this manager. What is Liverpool, Forest, Brighton, Spurs? We haven't 2 of those teams. We haven't beat them in 2 years. Home or away.
Home. Yeah, Brighton, we always struggle against that home. I think they beat us the last 3 times. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, we haven't beat them in about two Premier League seasons. So I'm just looking at the table. I'm like, yeah, these owners talking about Europe, bro. The Europe dream could be dead. Like they keep talking about November and that like lower payout, and we still might be able to salvage Europe by then. But bro, they need to never get it twisted that Europe could be done by then if they don't make the decision early.
Yeah, they need to make it early enough. 100%.
Yeah, because what's to say that the new manager might not need a bit of time? Because that's what people keep saying, right? They keep saying, "Oh, it's time. It's a process. You need time to adapt and all of that." So, what's to say that the new manager is not going to come in and need maybe 4 or 5 games to get us kicking a little bit? Like it might take a while, bro. The season will be cooked by December, November. The season will be
could be double digits away of Europe.
And then it's a wrap. And then it's a wrap because even if the next manager is a top manager, we're not closing a 12-point gap, people. Just a disclaimer. Even because that's hard even for a team that's playing well and doing well. That's hard even for a team that's like in the top 4 comfortably to just go and close a 12-point gap. And we've seen no evidence. And we've seen no evidence that we're even close to even doing that, even with a better manager.
No, absolutely.
But I actually wanted to ask you, what did you think about the midfield battle in the Barca game? Because I felt like there was a lot of times, right, where, especially in the first half, I felt like PSG were kind of getting they were struggling a bit in that battle.
They did initially, yes, it was all Barcelona. For the first 30, 35 minutes, it was all Barcelona, like the game, and not just the midfield. Vitina giving the ball away for the goal as well, like just summed it up. But then PSG got to grips. Kind of against the run of play, they scored a very, 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 very good goal. Barcelona should have defended that, but Nuno Mendes, even though he struggled at times with Yamal, he showed his quality going the other way. And that goal came from him. Great finish by the youngster as well. I forgot his name, but actually, you know what? He deserves plaudits because it was fantastic composure. You'd see more senior strikers miss that. Mayulu, he's called, and he scored goal. Yeah. He scored against Atletico Madrid, and then he scored against someone else.
Didn't he score in the final against Inter? I swear I remember his name. He might have been the one that got the 5th. He might have got the 5th one.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, in regards to it, it's just quality to see quality on show like that in the midfield area. You get to see De Jong and Pedri on one side, and then it's João Neves, Vitina, and Fabio Ruiz on the other. Like it's fantastic. 100%. I love it, like in regard, because I'm a football fan. So to see that type of quality on show, Yamal just showed his skill. Yamal for the Ferran Torres chance that was cleared off the line, the outside of the boot, the way he went past Nuno Mendes a couple times.
The roulette.
Yeah, he was just on smoke. So yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game, and it's good quality. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, the quality in European football is definitely different. I think teams actually get to show like what they can do, like when the game is a bit slower and there's more time to, play a bit more football. Because in the Prem, it's very aggressive. It's very like more about the physicality. Like teams are pressing high. There's a lot more fouls allowed as well. Like European refs, they blow the whistle on anything. Like the slightest bit of contact that they deem a bit over the top foul. Like they're a lot more about the technical side of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
But sometimes they do let stuff go. Like they got the decision spot on.
Varies, like I said, it depends on the referee. But overall, the game was good. Let me get your score. I know I've asked you this before, but let me get your scoreline prediction anyway for the United game against Sunderland. Yeah.
You know what? Before I said 2-1, I need to see the lineup,
Lineup
because
change.
if it's Maguire, we're not winning. I'll just tell you straight. If Maguire's in the lineup at all, we're not winning. But if he's not, if he puts Euro in the lineup, I think we scam it 2-1. Again, not because we played well or anything, just because we stink out the place and we might just nick goals off of like what we've been doing pretty much the whole season. We might just nick goals off of very, very little. Like they'll just create a chance on their own out of nothing. It'll be a completely against the run of play. Because even the goal we scored against Brentford, let's be honest, it was against the run of play. We should have been like 3-0 down.
Oh yeah.
Point of scoring.
We played exceptional football against Brentford in any way, shape, or form. I hear you. We'll see how it goes. Yes, but yo, Vikram, go let you go, my G. But blessings, big up every time, yeah. Blessings, man, every single time. Shout out to Vikram every single time, man. We're gonna keep it stepping, people, as well. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Someone who was at the stadium, you know what I'm saying? He was at the Emirates, seeing Arsenal beat Olympiacos. Man, like Dunsea's in the building. What you saying, fam?
Hi, fam. We won 2-0. What a
fucking
brilliant shit match that was.
I said it was brilliant and shit. Go on, I'm gonna need more content.
It was a lot of shit. Honestly, it was a lot of shit. But before that, yeah, I just want to say, make sure you like and subscribe, people. Come on, man. Join the membership. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of the crazy sarcasm citizens. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Yeah, like you see this youth flawless, like, you know what I'm saying, is a really good dude. So people, make sure you join the thing and get me. And big up everybody inside. Daryl, you piece of shit. I hope you get relegated. You know what I'm saying? Big up Daryl.
Big up Daryl every time, but trust that Daryl.
Do you know what? Yeah, 2-win win. It was a 2-0 win. It's hard to even try to break down this match because, you know, when you're inside, yeah. Okay, let me start off before. Right? I can't stand my fans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can't fucking stand these motherfuckers. I'm in the pub before, right? Yeah, we're just, you know, we just chit chatting with people and stuff like that. I'm trying to get their take on things. You know what I'm saying? And they're still talking about the fucking match against City, bro. Where it's like, yeah, but City's never played the back five. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, get over it. Arteta failed that match. That's what it is. Arteta failed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand everyone's entitled to their opinion. Yeah. And shout out Steve, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he's the youth that I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude, but he just chats a load of shit when it comes to football. Right? And that's the reality of it, unfortunately. This is my Arsenal fan base, man. They're embarrassing at the best of times. But hey, we move. But yeah. Saw the lineup, was like, you know what, right? It's good that we rotate players. It's the fact that it's called strength in numbers.
Yeah, you lot got strength in depth too.
Yeah, it's mad. Sorry, people. It's not that I'm not as hyped today. I'm fucking hyped. My voice is hurting me. I had too many drinks. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like, celebrating, man. I hear it.
Yeah, bro. Like, do you know it wasn't even a celebration? Because you know when you're drinking. Yes. First and foremost, yeah, I apologize to you, Flawless, because not being in the Champions League is for everyone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Whoa. We played yesterday. Don't do that. I'm saying.
If you was there,
we played yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Poor performance yesterday, but we came back.
Yeah. Played yesterday. Okay. Let me alliterate this properly. Seeing as you played yesterday, taking 3 points is not for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta keep it in a perspective, like, and each and every time, fuck Spurs. You get what I'm saying?
Because like beating Manchester City ain't for everyone to hear it. But go on.
It's true. Yeah, and you lot still didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we beat them 2-0 at their own place. What are we talking about? We beat them 2-0. We beat them 2-0 earlier on in the season. What are we talking about?
You beat who 2-0?
City 2-0 at their place earlier on in the season.
What, last season?
No, this season. I know your mind's going. I get it. Yes. What are we talking about?
Kick it off. What? Do you know what it is? Yeah. I forgot you was talking about Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs, of course.
I forget. I
forget. I forget.
Bro, you beat them 2-0. Do you know what? Yeah, big up to the best looking toilet. That's literally a mile and a half away from me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we always like shitting on them. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 trophies in 40 years. big up that piece of shit that's up the road. You know what I'm saying?
European trophy there. But go on, as you were.
Mate, I hope your trophy comes with a steak dinner because that's the last steak dinner you're getting for the next 30 years, blood. Fuck Spurs each and every day. You know what I'm saying?
The domestic trophy this season, but go on, as you were.
Yeah. No. Do you know what? Yeah. The match. Okay, it was an easy win. Yeah. We were playing against some people called Stefan Popoloponopoulos, yeah, and bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal actually made it harder than what it should have been. Yeah. It was like a training match of how to defend when we're ready to take the ball, pass it, move it, pass it. To be honest, like I wasn't expecting anything real from that game. What I wanted was numbers, yeah, meaning goals. That's all I wanted. Yeah. I wanted Arsenal to not even make a statement because it's hard to make a statement against a team called fucking Olympiacos, right? That on their best day, yeah, they're shit. And it's not even that I'm trying to disrespect them. So if there's any Olympiacos fans that would ever listen to this, right? It's not that I want you to take this personal but you know, shit. Come on, man. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is what I'm saying. There's kind of levels to this stuff. No. Do you know what? Yeah, like there's a reason why there's called qualifiers and a league table. It is what it is, right? You know what I'm saying? You lot will be lucky to even make the last 16. To be honest, yeah. So big up to you for showing up and playing your part. The fans are amazing, nice people. You know what I'm saying? Like we were chopping it up half the time. I don't even know what the fuck they were saying, but you know, in true. Because I'm so polite and stuff like that, I was just smiling and nodding, like, yeah, good and all of that, yeah. But fuck them anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, the match was boring, yeah, it was boring. I don't know what was worse, the match or my fans, all right? Because there was no emphasis, no oomph, no drama for the team. But you know what, yeah? When you come to the carpet / library, yeah, it's like there's only two things that you're gonna do. Yeah, one is cuss. And two, almost fall asleep. Oh shit! No, sorry, that's me. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. When I saw the lineup,
was it really that dull?
Do you know what it was boring. Just what I'm saying, because you know what it is. I'm a passionate fan that wears my heart on my sleeve. This is what I'm saying. I sing most songs. Yeah, I sing most chants. Yeah, most chants. All of this North London forever bullshit, I don't fucking do. And we got super duper fucking Mikoa fucking pussy. Oh yeah, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And all of the rest of the fucking wank stain business, blood. Like I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Because I know my stance in it. Yeah, and it's not that I don't want to change. You need to prove yourself why I should change. You know what I'm saying? A day like this, right? I was expecting a cricket score, to be honest. Yeah, a massive cricket score. I was thinking, do you know what, 3-0 minimum, right? And in the first half, okay, Gokarez, I'll get onto you in a second. In the first half, or let's say the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, rules all over them, yeah. We were playing good football, yeah. Odegaard had a blinding game, but you know what? I guess Odegaard had found his level in Olympiacos and Stefan Papadopoulos. You know what I'm saying? Like players like that, and Stefan Freeze, had players that's got a fucking number 99 and all that bullshit. You get me? Yeah. They, like I said, they played their part today. Odegaard looked good. Yeah. It's hard. It's like it's hard for me to rate him in that sense, because I've seen you go missing when we need you. Yeah. A game like this.
Today, but you can only judge him off today.
Yeah, I can only judge him off today, yeah. And like I said, he did play good, right? But like when you look at the level of opponent, you've got to kind of put a lot of things into perspective.
Yeah, you have to take that into consideration. You're not jumping up and down and saying, "Oh,
I'm not gonna jump up and down for a performance like this." Like,
you're saying he played well. So he played well.
He did play well, and like not every player can play well for their team. Works. It is what it is. But you know what? Yeah, you can only go against a team that's in front of you, right? Players like Martinelli and Trossard. This is the reason why I thought they should have been sold in the summer. Right? Even though Martinelli got his goal, and I would say it's a cracking goal, or it's the goal with any oomph, right? Gokarez fucking shit his bed, hit the post, and my man had a tap in. Like, I understand that. Do you know what? Yeah, scoring a goal is great, and whoop-de-doo to all the fans that's backing it, that's singing these praises and stuff like that. I get that because we scored a goal, and at the end of the day, goals win games. Yeah, but I saw that there was a part in the first half where I saw him run down, get the ball, blah blah blah, pass it off, gets the ball back, and then he fucking had his head down. Gokares was free. Yeah, Gokares was free. And instead of just passing him the ball to get an assist, he thought, you know what, yeah, I've got main syndrome character disorder. And in only true fashion that man does, yeah, man was looking at his fucking toenails. Do you know what I'm saying? Took a heavy touch, yeah, and tried to shoot the ball, and it goes nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I don't want you on my team, right? It's not like he had an amazing game. He had, let's say, maybe a standard 5, right? But a standard 5 against Olympiacos, in reality, is a 3.
Yeah, you expect better because of the quality of the opponent.
Or
lack of quality.
Or lack of quality. Man's got pace, right? And people could turn around and say, why am I being so critical for Arsenal even though we won 2-0? Okay, lads and females, you know what I'm saying? I'm not discriminating out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love everyone apart from Tottenham. Fuck Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, like, when you put your let's say fringe players on, you want them to actually come in and do something, to be like, do you know what? Yeah, I'm coming on shows like this or doing my own stream, and I can't critique or criticize. This is what I'm saying. First and foremost, I want my players to do well, but then for them to do well, they have to perform. They have to show better. Sometimes the assist is better than the goal, or just being a part of a team. This is why it's called a team sport, right? And I can understand if, let's say, players like Martinelli and Trossard were world beaters, were world-class players, were doing it week in, week out. Then do you know what, yeah? I will shut my mouth. I will say, do you know what, Dunsey? Do you know what, you're a fucking idiot for cussing man like that. But performances like that against a better team would hurt us in the long run. Just because, let's just say, they could have scored a goal and they should have scored a goal, right? Okay, forget the goal offside because it's offside in it. So what's the point of talking about that? But then we allowed them to even have that chance. This is what I'm saying. And that was from our slip up as well. Yeah. And they could have had another chance, but it went through Stefa, Streezy's, whatever the fuck his name is, legs. You know what I'm saying? That man not made himself. Do you get me? Yeah. That's how poor the competition was. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was expecting a lot better from these players. And if they were to step up, these were the games for them to step up. And that's what kind of made me sick. You know what I'm saying? But do you know what? Like I said, we won. So I'm trying not to be too critical of my fucking team. Okay, let's talk about Gokares now, yeah? Okay, Gokares, right? He needs to step up, and he needs to step up fucking fast. Because you know what, yeah, as patient as I am, yeah, and I'm a very patient person, I believe, yeah. Forget what Tottenham fans say. I'm very patient when it comes to my team. You know what I'm saying? But Gokares, like, he's making the simple things look hard. Right? Yeah. The goal that Martinelli scored, that's the goal. That shouldn't even been Martinelli's goal. My man was 1-on-1 with the keeper. Yeah, and we're not talking about an Alisson standard, a Donnarumma standard, and like back in the day, an Edison standard, or even a Henderson standard. This was a standard, we could say maybe Ben Foster. Yeah, if you remember Ben Foster, yeah, he wasn't great. Right? That's that kind of standard he is. He should have scored that goal. Yeah, and he had numerous opportunities where he cut in on his right leg and banged it over the fucking bar. Do you know what the fact is? Yeah, I understand keepers can have worldies. Any keeper can have a worldie. I've seen shit keepers have great games. You know what I'm saying? They look world class in that one isolated game. But then you have to fucking make the keeper work for it. You know what I'm saying? You have to make the keeper earn his money, not fucking hit it over the bar. And I'm just standing there, literally. You lot don't understand because I was in the clock tower this time, right?
Yeah, I seen where you was on your Instagram story. You had a good seat.
Yeah, bro, brilliant seat. Brilliant seat. You know what I'm saying? Big up my boy Dylan for that one. Like, he hooked me up on that one still. Yeah. I understand. Look, no, I'm not even gonna understand, bro. Yeah, you fucking scored 39 goals last season. That's bread and butter for you. Yeah, because at the beginning of the season, I was saying that man ain't passing you the ball. You can't get fed. You know what I'm saying? You can't get fed. But you had a prime, a prime fucking ribeye, medium rare steak with chips and fucking side, another side, not Tottenham, right on your plate, and you said, "Rude boy, I'm a fucking vegan." That's what you just said on that one there. Be it be, I don't want to trigger anyone, but do you know what it is? This is Don C. Get used to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what man said, and man just hit it straight over the bar, straight over the fucking bar.
I've not watched any of your highlights, so I don't know how bad the miss is, so I just gotta take your word.
No, bro, it's bad. If I could find it, I'll send it to you.
No, I believe you. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm
you
saying?
If it's a bad miss, it's something you would say.
No, bro, it was bad. Do you know what I'm saying? It was Hoyland-esque. Yeah?
Hoyland actually scored today. He scored a good goal. I think he scored twice.
Did he? Well, it worked for you, so fuck you. Yeah,
no,
anyway.
We need him to do that at Napoli. Hey, go ball out, man. You know what I'm saying? Love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Ball out.
Bro. Like him and the ex, that's why they broke up in it. It is what it is.
I love it.
No, but it was a thing where I really wanted him to score today because these are the kind of matches like Leeds, like Nottingham Forest, where he's supposed to get through your boots. This is what I'm saying. Honestly, it just wasn't good enough, and it was kind of disappointing to see, like live and direct. Just because when I'm seeing him run plays, you can see that he's trying. You know what I'm saying? But he's just sluggish. This is what I'm saying. It's like the way he's moving, his feet. Like he was playing some, like in the first half, some intricate balls, the 1-2s. So he's getting that side of it, but I don't want that side of it from him. Yeah, let the fucking number 10s, the number 8s, the number 6s, the wingman, let them do that. Just stay on the fucking shoulder. So whether that's coaching, Arteta, come on, man, you need to fix up. You piss me off a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? I've got a little bed here, right now, Don't stress me out and fucking let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've got left. Like, you see this here? I ain't got nothing here left, blood. You get what I'm saying? Just little pepper grain and all of that thing there. You know what I'm saying? You got your Muriel. Just take that and be happy, you fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? All right, just take that and fucking be happy. It was, do you know what it is? It's one of those good bad days in the office because, like, we made this game a lot harder than what it was. It was like a very bad training match. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Vicarin say, they had the ball and they was passing it around. Like, they weren't doing nothing. And you know Arsenal, when teams are passing it around, we just fucking go in a low block, two banks, with a sitter, and we just soak up the pressure, and then man don't really do much, This was the match that you don't do that against. But then when I take everything into consideration, we did start fucking Moreno, and that's what it's like when we play Moreno. He's not a line breaker. You know what I'm saying? He cannot spam the balls left, right. Like, he's like a. Did you know what Moreno reminds me of? Moreno reminds me of a statue version of Varane, and Varane wasn't the greatest when he was at Man United. No. This is what I'm saying. He's just a body to be there. We could say that, but he scored goals, but then do you know what? He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing in the position that he was bought as. And it's last season. Let's stop talking about last season because last season we didn't win anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So this season, you think something different? You see
this season
struggles. You've got Liverpool now; they've lost back to back. You've got a good team. Obviously, we know Arteta's deficiencies, man. But what you saying, man? Prem, champ, both.
The only thing I know is that fucking Man United is gonna finish 10th again. Oh, sorry, no, not 10th again. You finished 14th, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so that's the only thing. What I want and what's gonna happen is two different things.
That's why I didn't ask what you want, because we know what you want, and nobody wants that. What we say, I'm asking you what you think. No one wants to see Arsenal successful.
What I think is that Arsenal's not going to do much.
Look at it like, all right, let me ask you this. Has your belief in winning the league increased? So even if you don't think you're favorites, 6 games in to the Premier League, 2 games into the champs, do you have more confidence of winning the Premier League, having seen Liverpool and City, or is it still the same?
Okay. My thing is do you know what? I'm not really worried about Liverpool and City.
Damn.
Because
you saying Premier League to the Emirates,
No. I'm going to be totally honest because Liverpool, Liverpool got Wirtz, yeah, and Isak.
Yeah.
Right now, they're not doing fuck all, yeah, but just being a part of the dance. You know what I'm saying? They're just making up the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're rolling out with a man then with no peas in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing them, man. There, you get me? They just want to be a part of it. They're just like, oh yeah, we're footballing friends, so let's just hang out together and all of that, right? And I'm very valid by saying that because they've done fuck all in any match they have played. We can't say that Isak is not fit because he played Newcastle's previous games. We can't say Wirtz is not fit because he's played all the games plus all of the preseason games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so this sounds like you're more confident then.
No, I'm not, bro. The thing is, it's okay. It's hard for me to actually. No, it's fuck that shit. I'm going to articulate this perfect. I do not trust my manager because when they go and get
that part. I get that part. So I'm not saying you think you're going to win the league, but I'm saying, you just mentioned there, you like with City and Liverpool, you look at them and you go, they're not at the, like, I think we are, well, I can only speak for me. I expected Liverpool. I think City will definitely be a factor. I expected Liverpool to be better than they are right now.
Yeah. No, do you know what it is? I expected Liverpool to be better than they are right now, simply because they are the previous like champions of England, is what I'm saying. They hold that title, and that should be respected. But the way they started the game off, the way they started the league off, it was more teams were scared of the champions than Liverpool playing ball, right? I'm not saying Liverpool can't turn it on any second, right? But just remember, they've relied on set pieces to actually get them through a lot of matches. Do you get what I'm saying? Or penalties, yeah? From Mr. Stat Padder that's not quite making it right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Ekatike, yes, he's a baller. And you know what? I'll rate him like highly, right? And the thing is that I actually rate Liverpool for what they've done, yeah, and where they've come, especially in Slot's first season. But right about now, right, and don't shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? When I say this season, Slot looks like Klopp's last season. That's what it reminds me of. Do you remember when Klopp started so fine and then he kind of dropped off like in February? Yeah, the end of January and February. This is what this season reminds me of, because it's not like they were playing great. They were more stat padding and getting set pieces and penalties, relying on all of that. And then when the going gets tough, Klopp said, I quit. You know what I'm saying? I need a break. You know what I'm saying? I need a break. Yeah.
So
and that's
go on. Now I was gonna say, it's mad that you mentioned that, because I was watching Carragher's analysis of the game against Galatasaray, and he said the same thing, that the games that Liverpool have been playing end to end like basketball remind him of Klopp. Let me get a scoreline prediction for you, man. No Dunsey. Arsenal West Ham weekend. Talk to me.
Okay. Yeah. Let me go closer to the mic. Okay, cool. People. Yeah. Mike's, you're my guy. Yeah. But fuck West Ham. Yeah. No, we are going to help you, man. Yeah, face Millwall in the championship. That's all I want to see next season. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like I said, don't shoot the messenger, bro. Yeah. Fuck West Ham. We are going to hammer those blood clots. Pause. Yeah. They can stick their bubbles right up their blood clot. Not pause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We are going to beat them. Let's just say new manager with no bounce, just bubbles, gas in there. I would say 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Because Arsenal like to score 2 goals, and scoring 2 goals consistently ain't for everyone. Art's flawless. Do you know what I'm saying? And all of the rest of that. Like, they could just about score a goal. But guess what? Sesko scored. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't even get back to fuck that shit. I'm gonna fuck in a row, yeah. They can't even get Chelsea.
You scored 3 against Burnley.
Yeah. He scored 3 against Burnley. But do you know what? Yeah, what happened the week after, bro? You man lost.
We struggled against the team you struggled against.
Who was that?
City.
Oh, what happened? What was the score?
I forgot. No,
there you go. Yeah, you forgot. At least we got a point. Yeah,
I remember. You know what? I remember what happened when Spurs went there. You know what I'm saying? That's the game.
And you know, I remember what happened yesterday when Spurs went Bordeaux Glint, right? A fucking team.
We had a little minor. We had a minor hiccup.
Yeah. No. I get that.
We were 2-0 down. Valiant effort.
Spurs are just being a part of the dance as well, bro. Spurs ain't gonna do nothing. They're just a part of the fucking show, bloody. You know what I'm saying?
We win the
Up for
dance.
Spurs, yeah. The show has to come to a close. You know what I'm saying? With Spurs, this is an open and shut case. The motherfucking best looking toilet I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? The only time when they are fucking on top of the world, yeah, is when they got Beyonce there because they got something attractive at that fucking
open and showcase. The only thing we open, you know, the only thing we open and close is that trophy door and that Europa League.
Yeah, no, you know, that's sick still. Because you know what, right? In fucking 30 years, you got 3 trophies in there. Do you know what? Yeah, you got a massive space. It's like having a mansion, yeah, having a dog living there with no one else.
No, we got hella trophies. We got 3 Europa Leagues.
Yeah,
we got Premier League. We got FA Cups.
Yeah,
we got League Cups. We got Cup Winners' Cup.
Do you know the funniest thing? Arsenal's won more FA Cups than Chelsea's. I mean, Spurs have won trophies.
Yeah, you know that. I've got there. You lot have.
No. Take that in, people. Arsenal's won more FA Cups than Spurs has won trophies.
Yeah, but you trade half them for a champ.
So no. Look, yeah. Look, right. The last time Spurs even won a league, yeah, I swear my great granddad weren't even alive. You know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying?
RIP to great grandpops.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, yeah, up the Arsenal, we win. I do sound negative, but I really ain't that. It's just that I demand my standards are high. Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, you Arsenal supporters that's listen to this, right? If your standards ain't high as this, right? That's wrong. Yeah. If you are still thinking that Arteta is your savior, right? When he leaves, just leave with him, please. I beg you. It's as simple as that. Yeah.
Well, hey, you don't see. All right, on that bombshell, I'll let you go. If you want, I'm doing a Q&A after this, so if you want to join, feel free. I presume you're free. But blessings every time, don't see. Yeah.
People like and subscribe.
Subscribe to Conversations TV as well, man. Links underneath in the description. Big up, done. We keeping it stepping, people. You know what I'm saying? We go into, you know, a classy individual. That's where we head into, man. A side we can all be proud of. Not Liverpool side, because he's a complete fraud, crook, and just an absolute waste of space. You know what I'm saying? We're going to this side, Mr. Mind. My guy, what are you saying?
Yo, hello. What's up? Shout out to the chat as always. Thanks for having me.
Blessings, man. You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I just want to say shout out to the Sarcasm City community because I don't usually do the whole YouTube membership thing. I mean, if I get a free membership, then I'll gladly oblige. But I think that this is the warmest football community on YouTube. It's not the biggest, it's not the most popular, but it's definitely the warmest. I enjoy listening to every single one that's on this.
I know there's certain people you don't like, but you being polite, so I hear that because you're a polite human being, so I understand, man. I like
Sai as well.
Come on, listen, no one don't really like Sai, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's be like the likes of Dunsey and people like that. Come on, man. No one really likes these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I felt Dunsey was too negative, but it is what it is.
Nah, Dunsey's my guy, man. That's my G.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, floor's yours, man. Obviously, you lot got the dub today. Thoughts on the game?
It was a weird game, you know. I think there were a couple of things I want to address in this game. First of all, let's start from the back, right? I mean, David Raya is insane. You know, I think there is.
Yo, your audio's a little bit low. Take out your headphones because it might be a little bit clearer. That's all. Your audio's a little bit low. Take them out and we'll see if it clears it up. That's all. Take them out and see. Is it just me? You lot in the chat? Let me know as well because you're a little bit. It's just a little bit more. Yeah. That's better. Yeah. That's better. Go.
Okay, my apologies. Okay, so anyway, I want to start off on the back, right? Let's start off from the back. David Raya is insane. This guy, he's one of the best keepers in the league, by far. You know, I think one of the things that pissed me off the most in this transfer window was two things pissed me off. Number one was the discourse surrounding the striker. Everyone was twerking for Benjamin Sesko as if he was Moses and Jesus molded into one, but in fact he was neither. You know, Mikel Merino jumps higher than him. I don't know why people are fetishizing over this guy. And the second, which was infuriating equally, if not more, was the conversation surrounding the goalkeeper. Because if you're on Arsenal Twitter, there was a lot of meltdown over the fact that we'd missed out on Joan Garcia. And people were sitting there and saying, "Oh, David Raya, he's horrible. Joan Garcia would have saved us." Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, what more do you need to see from this guy? You know, like when we signed David Raya in 23, it did come as a shock because Ramsdale was decent for the last couple of seasons, and then this came out of the blue because he was performing well, and then you sign at the keeper. How does this make sense? The 2023 window might go down as one of the most impactful windows we've had over the last decade or so, because we signed Timber, we signed Rice, we signed Havertz, and we signed Raya. All four of them had their moment somewhere through the season. The first guy to have the moment was Timber, ironically, by getting injured, because people looked at him in the Shield game and said, "This guy's really good," and he's just proven himself to be one of the best right backs in the league. Rice was the second one to have his moment against United when he scored the last minute winner. It is what it is. Some things are just meant to be. Havertz was the third one to have his moment, right? Even though um, people started pitying him, people started feeling sorry for him, and there's something I think, like, when people say it's better when Havertz scores, it actually is, because I don't know why the best chants are saved for the worst players. Like, I don't like Havertz, but I sing Waka Waka every time he scores because it's so catchy. Like, it's part of the goal scoring routine. And he wins us the game against Brentford. David Raya was the ugly duckling who did not have his moment. And if anything, he was actually having stinkers against Luton. So when he makes that penalty save against Porto, that's his moment. And from that point, yes, exactly. And he was the last one to have the moment, right? And it's arguably the most impactful out of the four, because we'd never been to the quarterfinals in like 10 or 13 years prior to that. And he was the biggest reason why we made it there. Since then till now, he's been one of our best players, our most consistent players.
Yeah, he is consistent. I say that he is consistent.
Yeah, and I don't remember him making even a single mistake in terms of that directly cost us a goal from that Porto game in 24. It's almost been 2 seasons and he's been super consistent. So shout out to him, especially because of the fact that the centre backs were not having a good game, in my opinion. Gabriel and Saliba were uncharacteristically harsh. No, not harsh. Like they were. What is the word? I don't know. They were kind of all over the place. Not to the extent that they were making mistakes, but it was an uncharacteristically bad game from the two of them. So David Raya had to be alert to bail them out. The first goal was one of the funniest goals I've seen in a while because, yes, Odegaard does play the pass, and I think Gyökeres does very well to get the shot off, but Martinelli waits for the ball to hit the post. I've never seen that. He's actually sitting there watching the ball hit the post, kind of like a favor to Gyökeres, and then yeah, and then I mean, when I watched the goal back, I actually chuckled. I said, "Oh wow, this is actually quite funny." The fact that he sat there, waited for the ball. He could have tapped it in. He didn't. He waited for it to hit the post, and then he hit it in, which was I found it funny anyway. So the first half was good. We played well in the first half, and then the second half, it just I don't know. We just lost. I don't know what happened. We started losing control of the game. You could see us lose control of the game in real time. It was weird. And then, of course, Saka comes in and scores. By the way, Saka has mastered the art of scoring from acute angles, whether it's from the left or the right. That low post finish, he has that unlock. Whether it's with his left foot or right foot, he's quite good at it now. And I actually wanted him to square it to Gyökeres because I thought he deserved to score, but he scored it anyway, so I guess it's fine. I mean, 2-0. I did say the other people could have beat them 2-0, and that's exactly what happened. So Nostradamus, Mr. Mind, has struck.
Let's go. Nostradamus, Mr. Mind,
Yeah.
back at it. What are you saying about the league? Are you? Because obviously we didn't have last time we had a conversation before the last game was a while back. Are you more confident about Arsenal winning this league, or are you still at the same?
I think I want to reserve judgment until the Spurs game because because the thing is you can afford to make mistakes and still have the players to bail yourself out, whether it's West Ham or any of the other games. But Spurs, like the thing is, we've been beaten. I don't know if I can even class Spurs as a big game because we keep beating them over the last few years. So I think I think we play Bayern at some point before the Spurs game. So I'd actually say Bayern would be
I'll tell you
a good.
For West Ham at home, international break, then Fulham away, Atletico Madrid at home in the Champions League, Palace at home, Brighton at home in the the Carabao Cup round of 16, Burnley away, Slavia Prague away, Sunderland away, Spurs at home, Bayern at home, Chelsea away. That's the end of November.
Okay,
So
so I will. So I think you will get a good sense of whether the manager has changed or not from the Atletico game
Mm.
and that Spurs, Bayern, Chelsea run, because you can start Martinelli against West Ham and even if he's not playing well, bring on Saka and he can win you the game, right? Because the gulf of quality is quite big. You can't make mistakes against Atletico. You can't make mistakes against Bayern, and you can't make mistakes against Chelsea because they are a higher caliber of team.
Mm.
Because the two games we dropped points this season, Liverpool and City, and you can sit there and say that Arteta did make mistakes in those games, which cost us points. Against the smaller teams, he's actually been getting it right for the most part this season. So I think you can only sit there and have a definitive change of opinion once the big games sort of show up. So, I mean, I don't have an answer. So, I mean, I guess this is a politician's answer. I apologize, but this is how I actually feel.
now you give me an answer. You just said I need more time, which is fair.
Yeah, I do need more time because
You know, you're
like
saying that,
I don't want
saying
to.
that I'm assessing it
Yeah, yeah.
as currently. Were you confident before a ball was kicked?
Before the season, you mean?
Yeah, before the season started. Okay.
Um, I
That's what
wasn't
I'm asking.
confident. I mean, I was expecting us to win a major this season because I felt like he's on borrowed time at this point. He should have been sacked at the end of last season.
Mhm.
So a major was needed. And even though I don't think we're favorites, I still expect us to win a major this season. So in that sense, I guess I said, okay, I have nothing to lose. Let me just say Arsenal. But if I were to put odds on who is most likely to win, I would definitely put odds on Liverpool most
Okay.
likely because listen, there's still the possibility of those guys linking up well and playing well, and when that happens, it's going to be over for the rest of the league, at least in my opinion. But I think for us, if they don't play well, we have to be the ones to capitalize. We weren't the ones last year, and we have to be the ones this year, you know. And it's by the way, it's hilarious to see Liverpool fans losing their complete shits because of just two losses. Welcome to the mortal world. This is how it feels.
Facts. I love that, man. It is great to
Yeah,
see them losing their minds after the two losses
yeah,
and the criticism Verts is getting an Isak. Welcome, man.
yeah,
Welcome.
exactly.
Have you
Yeah.
said that where's the crown? Welcome. But yo, Zach, go let you go, my guy. Big up every time.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you joining the membership as well. Big up. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you, man. Thank you.
My guy, man. Every single time. Shout out to Sai every single time, people. And for those that don't know, this is the members only edition. So only members are on this fan calling show. Of course, I run the normal one on Monday at 11 p.m. That's open for everybody. Link for the membership is underneath in the description, people, as well. But yeah, this is the members only version of Talk Your Ish. We're keeping it stepping. I spoke to this guy in a minute. He's got to be happy because his team's playing well. You know what I'm saying? Moisey got Grealish and Dye. You got Diblin over there as well. Man, like Daryl's in the cup. What are you saying now? Cheesing.
That pussy hole Don C. Big up, Don. Big up,
Hold that, Don C. Hold that, man. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that.
Big up, guys. Big up, chat. Big up all the members out here. Members up. What's up? Make sure y'all hit the subscribe. Make sure you tell all your folks out there to get in contact, get a membership with Flawless's channel, Sarcasm City. You see, I got a new title. You see what's
I was gonna say, look at this dickhead, Joe. What do you mean, Manchester United psychologist? What is this rubbish? Why did you ever a psychologist for us? Huh?
It's not Man United due to legal reasons. It's Man, United psychologist.
This guy, yo, idiot, yo. This guy, huh?
I
This guy
ain't
lost Dash got Moyes and that started acting brand new and Grealish and that. Huh?
Hey, man, we're looking good. We dropped some points. We haven't won in 4 games, so we got knocked out the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, I'm just looking at.
That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for, Flawless. I said when I got on here, every time I'm on here, the only thing I care about is winning the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, you said trophy. I hear it.
We can't even win. We can't even beat Wolves, bro. They are ass. They are god awful. We can't even beat Wolves. What the fuck?
Did you rotate them? Whoa. Did you rotate? Let me check your team. Yeah, you don't rotate.
We rotated heavily in that game. I think we started 9 new players.
Yeah, I'm looking here. Your front four was Diblin, McNeil, Alcaraz, Barry.
And the thing about that too is that like Diblin, we got the guy, we don't start him, and we only play him in like this in the Carabao Cup and stuff like that. The game against West Ham, we decided to bring him in the like the 84th minute. The game against Liverpool, we decided to bring him in the 84th minute. He's not going to do anything if you don't put him into the game, and he has to start, man. Like, we don't really have a right winger. Like, in theory, we should have Grealish on the left, and Dahi in the middle, Diblin on the right. And our midfield should be like Ganagay and Drewsbury, or at least with Garner in the mix somewhere like that. Our number 9, Beto, we got to do better. Beto, I love you, brother. Beto, I love you. Motherfucker, you got to score goals. You are too big to not be making headers into the – oh, my God, this fucking guy. Yo, I'm at work watching the game in the office, the West Ham game. I'm typing away. I'm talking to a merchant, getting a deal done. All right, cool. Yeah. The number's going to be about 45. You motherfucker. Oh, sorry. Let me put you in a brief pause. No, that's what I said to her. I was like, let me put you in a brief pause real quick. You motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing? Hit the fucking ball. You are here. Your head is here. Now drill it into the net. Please, for the love of God. And the game against Liverpool, we woke up in the second half. And that's the game that we honestly should have taken points from in that game, or at least tried to win. Oh, man. But I'm here for you, Flawless, because I know you're going through some things right now. Being a Man United supporter, I am.
This guy, you ain't here for me. I don't need none of your help. I'm fine. I am fine suffering by myself and with my own. We don't need no Evertonians over here. No Arsenal. No Liverpool.
I'm here for you, man. I understand. You have a manager who only won one game a month for the past year, which is I know about this because we had Sean Dyche. And you know what the crazy thing is? Dyche and Amarin, I think, has damn near the same winning percentage right now.
Right now, that's just probably higher. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably higher.
Bro, Amarin, I think, has like a 35 or 36% winning percentage.
No, that's across all comps. In the premise, lower. Yeah, in the premise, like 20, it's like 27 or something like that.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah, and the premise not bad. Yeah. But people say 35, 36. That's because we won games in Europa League. But our win percentage overall, in the Premier League is terrible. Let me just Google this now. There we go.
You know what? I think you are actually right. Damn.
Here we go. Yeah, his win rate in the competition is 27.3. Graham Potter was fired by West Ham at the weekend with a win rate of 26.
He had a better percentage.
27.3%. And if you take out the relegation sides, it's lower than that. We just be hella relegation sides.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, we win one game. Yeah.
We play against y'all, I think, in November, late November, like around when we celebrate Thanksgiving here in the States. I think, November 24th.
All right, new manager bounce. You not getting moved to still. Where is it?
That'll be November 24th at your place. Bro,
yeah. We got a new manager.
If he's still the manager in that time, y'all are gonna get smoked. Like, not even joking.
Yeah, if he's still the manager, you lot, it's peak. You know what I'm saying?
When I watch y'all play, I'm not trying to make any jokes about it. This is just straight up, right? I watch y'all play. I've seen teams that play with 3 in the back, right? Mm-hmm. I think Amarin is trying to be like a hipster. And I don't mean this like he's trying to make it like I have this new way of playing. It's so very fashionable. I have 3 center backs, and then I have the 4 midfielders, 2 wingers, and I have the 2 number 10s, and I have the striker. I'm like, bro, you're literally playing like a 5-3-2. That's what you're playing. You have no
Jesus Christ.
Bro, y'all have no attacking on the wings because they're out of gas. They're literally playing tracking up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you're playing that way, the ball should be in the middle, right? Like, wouldn't that make sense? Like, if you're attacking and you're playing with that, you don't have any wingers. You only have two wing backs. Wouldn't it common sense to be like, let me adapt this so I can make sure most of the ball go in the middle, because I'd rather see my two number 10s do the creating, right? I want to see the midfielder play defense to get the ball to the number 10s. Bro, I saw that game against Brentford. Bro, that first goal, what the hell, dude? You know, I'm just going to say this.
All right.
Luke Shaw is going to he's been with your team for 11 years.
Yes.
Luke Shaw.
Something like that. It's been a long time.
They're going to give him a testimonial. You realize that, right? He's literally
you don't go out, you ain't getting no testimonial. We'll do the Phil
Bro, he is going to get a testimonial. Like, straight up. I guarantee you. Make this in the bet right now. What is it today?
You'll take, like I said, I don't think, obviously he's eligible. I don't think he does it.
He would. You don't think Luke Shaw?
You know why he won't do it, Daryl? He'll probably be injured. That's why. He'll be injured. That's why. He ain't going to be fit for the testimonial. That's what I'm saying. He'll be in 2 weeks and he'll get injured. It's like
he'll pull a hamstring before his testimony.
Yeah, beforehand, man. I'm telling you. Like, I said testimony for Luke Shaw.
Bro,
what?
He's 10, 11 years in. You got, dude, that first goal, Maguire. What the fuck were you thinking about?
Maguire was just Maguire. That's why. That's what Maguire was doing.
You're the only one back there. Just move up. Move up. Line up with your other CBs and move up. That's insane to me. And that goal happened. I was like, bro, they're going to slap him up. And that's exactly what happened. Brentford, whose manager's only been managing for 6 games. 6 games.
Weren't he Thomas Frank's set piece coach?
Yep, he was Thomas Frank's set piece coach. This is his first ever managerial gig.
Hey, Darryl, this ain't the Brentford Manchester United recap, this joke, man. You see this? You see how this guy is talking about psychologists, huh? And he here just running down everything that happened in the game. Like, Maguire and Keith Andrews. All of a sudden, Darryl got stats now on Brentford. He's only managed 6 games. All right, you see this guy? You see how people stay? This is why I am the way I am. You see him laughing over there, people. This pre-planned. Look at his stupid smiling face. Huh? Look at him. Look at that. Enjoy.
I'm here for you, man. I understand your pain.
Oh shit, this is why I'm doing that. Just take note of these people and what's going on, man. That's what this is.
He's not lying, guys. He's not lying.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know what it is. Is a prime example. This guy got Brentford, Manchester United breakdown, but yeah, we were terrible and have been terrible. And the fact this man is just still there is absolutely criminal. Absolutely,
bro. If y'all get Southgate, I swear to God.
I already said that I quit. Like the channels going like Jez, Circle, Eddie, Steve will like take over the channel on a temporary basis, man. Like they're caretaking. I'm out. If that happens, I'm out.
Sunshine, Eddie, and they'll be hosting the watch.
Sometimes you can throw her in the mix as well. Yeah, I'm out. I'm like, you lot just don't run my channel into the ground.
She got there to us.
I'll be like, you lot take the channel for like, I don't know, 12 to 18 months. I'll see you later.
I need to take a vacation. That's literally you say, I gotta take a vacation for a moment. I'll give you the channel. Just do what you. Oh man, I'll do a couple of Champions League. I got a couple of Champions League takes I got to bring out.
Yeah, go on, close it. Go.
Bro, that game, chat, that game. Woo.
Talk about it. I'm still listening. Get some more. Go on, carry on.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good, bro. When you see that game and you see that atmosphere that they had at Galatasaray, they were fans just jumping up and down, lighting up flares, and they were able to play Liverpool pretty well. And the one thing I have to bring up with Liverpool is Mo Salah should have started from the beginning. Let's be real. Why wasn't Mo started in that entire game? To me, makes no sense at all. If you have a player like Mo Salah, a guy who can score goals, a guy who has won the Champions League, who has played,
I think because he's been performing so bad. That's why he's been terrible. Been terrible.
But you still got to run them out. Like, you still got to run them out. I'm sorry. With the money they're playing for that dude, you still got to run them out. And, man, that Man City game, oh, my God. Monaco almost had to win in that one, bro. I don't know if you saw it or anything, but Monaco could have pulled off.
I watched right at the end because I was watching the Barca PSG game.
Oh, my God. That last goal that PSG scored. My guy, Barca was still playing the high line to that goal. And I'm watching it. I'm just like, why are you playing that high? Freaking, comes up on the wing, and Gonzalo Ramos just comes right in the middle. Bang, bang, game over. Bro, this Champions League is going to be exciting, man. It's going to be really exciting. All right, let me head off here. I might as well give you what I think is going to win. Who did we play? Oh, shit.
What do you mean you got Palace at home? You got this, man.
Oh, shit.
You're not trying to see Mateta and Sarr and Glasner and that and Guehi and Warren.
Team that won 18 has been unbeaten in the last 18 games.
So you lot gonna end the streak? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna end it?
Nah. Well, we're playing at home, so
man.
I would say it'll probably be either 1-1, no 2-2 draw, 2-2 draw.
There we go, man.
I got a feeling that we'll have the lead, and then Mateo will drill some fucking nasty ass goal to tie the game. And that Palace team, by the way, they may win the conference because they are a really good team. And the thing with Glasner, this might be his last ride because his contract's up at the end of the season, and he ain't fucking with Palace ownership. What they did with selling off players and stuff like that. So, hey, there's a chance he does play with 3 in the back. There you go.
Yeah, he could join. He's the one who's been linked. Probably the heaviest. I bet if you check with bookmakers, he's probably the favorite. I'm cool with Glasner. If we got Glasner, I have no issue.
He's a winner. He's a winner. But the thing is, with any manager that comes in that place, that ownership, man, fucking, bro, you've said this, by the way. I want people to know this. Flawless has said this from Jumpstart. Ineos ain't shit. He said this. Flawless called it when Ineos bought the portion of the team. He said it. Ineos ain't shit. I've said Ineos ain't shit. Look what they did to Nice. It wasn't exactly they're winning anything.
They're struggling now. Nice and their team in the Swiss league is struggling now. So it's just, And the thing is, they've done well in regards to certain aspects like transfers and, like, for instance, the facilities. But the managerial side of things, like the most important thing, or one of the most important things, and that's why we've, under their ownership, our results have gone south. Like we have and continue to. So it's like, just get your act together. Just get a half decent manager. You don't even have to get like a manager who's of the highest quality. You just get a competent manager.
That's all you really need.
That's it for now. Just for the time being, just to elevate up. But hey, man, Daryl, man, when you gonna be back active on your channel as well, man?
All right. What have we got though? What game is? Oh, the game's on Sunday. You know what? I'll do a watch along this Sunday.
Yes, as you should, man. Let's get it together, Daryl. We need some more content over there.
To do it. Yeah, I got to do it. So I got to shoot you an email, the script. I finally wrote it for the Real Madrid Champions League. I got the first, second, and third one already written. I'm going to try to share let you take a look at the first script for the first championship. And we're working on that. And also, I will be in Europe in late December. I told you this. The first, like that Christmas holiday, I'm going to be in Brussels. And then the last week until the new year. And then like a few days later, I'll be in Liverpool visiting and, going to a game. And,
catching flights, man. I see you, man. I see you.
That's about it, guys. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay hooked, stay locked up. They got the Q&A show coming up after this one. So peace out. And make sure you cannot listen to this on Spotify. You must watch it and watch it on replay. So because we curse and say fucked up shit, so we have to keep it going. All right, how about it, Flaw?
Blessings, Daryl, man. Big up every single time, man. Every single big up. Shout out to Daryl, man. That's my guy. I always love chopping it up with him as well. There's another individual about to bring on that I love chopping it up with as well. I like Rizzy's in the building as well. Yes, Rizzy, what are you telling me, man? You good?
Yeah, dog. Big up yourself. Big up Daryl. Big up all of the members, them.
Don't know.
Everybody in the chat. Yeah, man. So what you saying, Flawless? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Thoughts on your game? I didn't watch it. So thoughts on your game. Win, you gotta be happy. It seemed like it was a fairly comfortable win.
Yeah. We look comfortable at some points in the game. There are some nervy moments. Like Olympiacos had a few players like look like they could do something at one point. Prudence and the other striker there, but yeah, we managed to see through. Odegaard is like he's coming back to his old self. I like what I seen from him in the game. The passes, he played some unreal passes today. Yeah, Gyökeres, bro, that guy he needs to really steps up. He was involved in the goal today, but he had a chance where he could have squared it and he chose to shoot. He could have squared it to Martinelli in the game, and we would have probably we would have been like 2-0 up then, you know. Take the sting out the game, out of the opponent's game. So yeah. And Ben White, I think I don't know, he had a shocker to me. Like, I don't know if he's not really match fit.
I was gonna say, I haven't heard any Arsenal fan mention his name in his minute. Is this like his first start, like in a strong minute? Because I've not heard anybody mention him in a while.
Yeah, because even Arteta was like getting onto him in the game, like more than any other plays. He was like, I don't know, like because he wasn't really at it. Like he wasn't giving away the ball. He wasn't like, but in more minutes on the pitch, I think he'll come back to his old self, hopefully, because Timber alone can't do it, else you're gonna run him in the ground again. Yeah.
No, I fully hear that, but obviously you gotta be pleased with the dub. Got the win. Obviously 2-2. Like someone says here in the chat, who was it? No, it was Canal who said it. Big up Rizzy. Did you predict 2-0 the other day? I think you did actually. I think you did say 2-0 for this game.
No, I said 3-1. I said 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it right anyways.
Yeah, I got it right.
The scoreline right, but the result was correct, is what I should say. You got it spotted as to be pleased about type of thing. And course, actually, go on. So you're gonna say, go on.
No, I'm saying we are at home. We should be beating these man, bro. Like 2-0 flatter them. I was expecting more goals. Even Odegaard.
That's exactly what Don C said, actually. Don C said that.
Yeah, I was expecting more goals. Even like as I was just praising Odegaard just now, saying like he played good. The passes were nice, but sometime, bro, he's looking for too much of that Hollywood pass, bro. At one point, he was dead center in front of the goal, and he chose to pass it out wide to Martinelli. He could have took a shot there and then. Who knows? Deflection, penalty, a corner, you get a goal. Something. Just take a shot, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Just shoot more.
Like be a little bit more aggressive.
Because I'm just looking at it like if it was Waneri in that position or Eze, they're shooting. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Nah, I hear that. I fully hear. And we spoke, obviously, last time we spoke was Monday. And we spoke, you mentioned Liverpool and Verts. Obviously, they've lost to Galatasaray since then. So, thoughts on that? They've lost back-to-back games. Verts going 008. Isak not looking good. Floor's yours, man.
Man, first of all, they can hold that, man. Liverpool, they can hold that, bro. Some of their fans acting like they don't wanna, like their chests are kind of deflating now. I don't know why. Keep that chest pumped. Pause, because you They've been running up their mouth, bro. I don't want people to be looking at Arsenal as the favorites right now. We don't need to be looked at as the favorites right now. I'm telling you that. We can't handle that pressure. We don't take the light off of us right now. Just keep it dim. Just keep it dim for the moment. I don't want the bright lights on us at the moment. It's on Liverpool. They can hold that. Verts, bro. Man, as I said, that guy should be delivering. He should have been delivering for the team. And people are saying he's gonna come good. Maybe not.
I expect him to be better because of the amount of talent, but you're still gonna hold criticism because of the price tag, because of your talent and the team you've walked into. You mentioned Gyökeres already that you need to see more. It's the same. If you go into if you're a big money signing, talented, and you're going into a very good side, people expect stuff from you. I'm not hearing about adapting period because when Wirtz was joining Liverpool, none of that was in the conversation. Liverpool fans, he needs time to adapt and this and that. No. Man's 008. And it's not like you've not played teams who you can't get goals and assists against. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yes, you've played some good teams. You played Galatasaray away, all right, tough. But if man are talking about quads, that's the game you should be winning. You played Burnley away. Like, what are we talking about here? You play Bournemouth, who granted a good side, but they attack. I'm not here like there are no excuses. It's like, deliver. Do I think he'll get better? Yes. Do I think Liverpool get better overall? Also, yes. But I'm still gonna hold criticism when you fall short. Like, this is not what we do, and you were brought in to play these games. Like Burnley, like I said, like Burnley away. Even the Merseyside derby, yes, it's a tough game, but it's a game Liverpool have an excellent record in particular Anfield. So yeah, that's how I look at it. Deep.
I don't know, man. It's kind of looking shaky, especially their back line. Like the defenders. Some people are saying Konate at his turn. I don't know. Like Van Dijk. I mentioned to you the other day. Van Dijk is up there in age. Him alone, they can't depend on him, and that's where I think they messed up. Like not signing quality defenders in their team. Yeah. And with the attackers now, Salah, like people are saying why Salah hasn't started. As you mentioned it, he's been stinking out the place. But yeah, he's one of your best players. But if you drop him, you have to get it right. You have to get anybody you play has to do something, has to help out the team. Yeah.
You spot on 110% for real. Like it is. Like without question, just like, you have to perform better. But I was asking, are you any more? I know you saying, like you said from the start of the season, Arteta must, because the amount of money you spent, the players who have brought in. Are you any more confident or any less confident of winning the league? Now you see him. Now we're 6 games in. Now Liverpool are not where we expected them to be. I'm not sure about City in regards to, but obviously they've had mixed results at the start.
I still see us at third.
Okay.
For the moment right now, because it's still Liverpool right now. Because when they signed that guy that we just talked about, Wirtz, most people say, most of their fans like, whoa, we got the league wrapped up now. We're gonna win the league right now. So I don't want them shying away from that. But in regards to Arsenal, I don't see us winning the league right now. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see us winning the league right now because I don't know. Arteta is stubborn, bro. It's the pressure. It's the pressure that got to him. Why he switched it up all of a sudden when you should have been doing this. You should have been doing this. We would have gotten a better result at Liverpool if you had played Eze from the get-go. City played Eze from the get-go. But those games are gone. We can't take the points are already lost. We can't go back. We just have to look forward and he has to just right his wrongs. Because I said it's the last dance right now. He should have been sacked the back. He should have been sacked the back end of last season, but it's the last dance right now for this guy.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah,
It's the
Spurs.
last chance, yeah. But for everything he spent, the squad you now have assembled, you gotta win something. You gotta win the Premier League or Champions. Because the team is good enough. The squad is good enough. Fellas are Arsenal team and win. Yeah, the team's there.
People say like a lot of eyes are wide open now because commentators on games.
Say that again, you breaking up. Say that again. Your connection went a little bit. Still the same. Jump out, jump back in, and it should clear up. Yeah. Jump out, jump back in. I'll click you back in, G.
Okay.
Yeah, no stress. You lot run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well, people. Again, this Q&A here, Talk Your Ish. This is the members only version of this, people. This is the members edition of Talk Your Ish. The one that's open for everybody to call in. That is on Mondays, people, 11 p.m. UK time. This one is the members only, members at any level. So Rizzy, everyone else you've seen is a member of the channel. Links underneath in the description, people. Link is underneath in the description. Join the membership. Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, Sarcasm City General. There's 3 different levels, people. There's 3 different levels. And make sure, again, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. And big up to Casually as well, man. Shout out to my guy, Marshall. Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Redirecting over. I hope you're good, Marshall, man. I heard you going through it, man. I heard you going through it. Trust me, I know what it's like. But big up to everyone that's locked in from Casually FC. Make sure you subscribed over there if you haven't as well. Make sure you subscribe to my guy, Marshall. And we're only at 28 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. I'm just waiting for Rizzy to join back. Then I'm going to flick over to the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, people. Like I said, like I was saying, yes, Talk Your Ish, Mondays, people. So I do this show twice a week for those that don't know. This fan calling show twice a week. It's Mondays, 11 p.m. UK time, and it's normally Fridays. What time do I do it on Fridays? It's normally like 9:30 p.m. UK time. But the one on Monday is open for everybody to call in. So members, non-members, etc. This one is members only, people. This one, big up Canal in the chat as well. Yes, Rizzy, what are you saying, man?
Yeah, everything good? Voice?
Yeah, everything good. Yeah. Crystal clear.
I don't know. Sometimes they do it. Sometimes they doing shit with the internet.
Yeah. Maybe 1 second. Is it on my end? You lot, let me know. Has Rizzy gone again, or is it on my end? Let me know in the chat. As I know it could be me. Let me know. Because when I'm looking on the other screen, it's saying it's Rizzy. Let me know. And you lot quiet over from the redirect. What's going on? Oh, the Chelsea lot miserable. You lot won yesterday. And we need you lot to beat Liverpool as well. So Chelsea, you lot need to get on it. That Chelsea-Liverpool game, we're all Chelsea. So you lot need to plan up and get it together. Yeah, I'll wait for you, Rizzy, to join back. No stress. So I'm looking there. Yeah, that's the Saturday game. Saturday late game, sorry. Because you got Bournemouth, Fulham Friday. And then Leeds, Spurs is the early kick. United play Sunderland, unfortunately. Then Chelsea, Liverpool. Then there's a Liga game as well on the Sarcasm City TV clips. Make sure you subscribe to the clips channel as well, people. Go subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV clips YouTube channel. Because that's where we do Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League watch-alongs, La Liga watch-alongs, FA Cup, League Cup, all over on the clips. And shout out to Prime, kind enough to clip up some of the best and funniest moments from the main channel as well, people. I've been promoting this, been telling you like this. You see it here, loads of different things. Look, you got the origins of the 16 out of 10, people. You got the origins of the 16 out of 10. So the original video right there is 3 minutes and 38 seconds. And for those that don't know what the 16 out of 10 is, this is it right here.
By the way, can I just say, the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. Sorry, classic people. I love that, man. I love that. So if you want the origins of the 16 out of 10 clip, it's right there, people. Get over to the clips channel, Sarcasm City TV clips. Go subscribe. I need to add it into the title as well if it will fit into the title, people. We'll go and do that. Be on my light, Rizzy. I think you're back, Rizzy. What you say?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I
All
don't
good,
know.
man. No stress.
It's moving
Issues
mad.
happen, yo. These things happen. It's all good, fam. No
Yeah.
stress.
Yeah, my screen froze up on me. I don't know. Yeah, but as I was gonna say, like even with Spurs, bro, those men been scraping. They've been scraping. I've been seeing men celebrate draws like their wins. Shameless settings.
Top. Yeah, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. I can't lie.
Even the recent game with Bodo Glim.
Bodo Glim. I didn't watch the highlights, so I'm not even seeing it still. I'm not gonna lie. Did they score a late? Was it a late one?
I think so. Cause I think Bodo Glimp was. I think they were late.
Wasn't he? Yeah, they was 2-0 up, wasn't he? And then
they came back. They came back. They scraped that also.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. That's crazy. Like Thomas Frank got a pattern lineups, man. Got a pattern. Yeah, I'm looking there. Yeah, 89th minute. It was a late one. 9th minute, they scored.
That's an expected game. Was it you guys who beat them in the not the Champions League, in the Europa League last season, or was it them?
Or did they? I think it was them.
Yeah,
I think we beat them in the Champions League. Not Champions League, Europa League last season. Yeah, it was them because we played Atletico, Sociedad.
Bilbao. You played Bilbao.
Yeah. We played Bilbao, Sociedad, Leon.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, that should have been an easy win for those guys, but yeah, that's what they get. That's what they get, man. They can hold that.
Yeah, if Thomas Frank got to pattern up and pick better lineups, man. You can't be chopping and changing and rotating, even if it is Bodo Glimt. Like Spurs, you gotta get all the wins you can get to finish in that top. Not even all the wins you can get, but that could be 2 points. That's the difference in you missing out on the top 24, or even being higher in the standing. Sorry, that could be the difference in you finishing 22nd or finishing 12th, for example. We seen it last year in the Champions League how close that table was. If you go and check it, and how teams missed out, etc. Yeah. That's it.
But I think the top 8 is gonna be interesting this season, like for the Champions League.
Yeah, why do you see someone who's people would say is one of the better sides missing out? Because currently now, obviously, it's only 2 games in. Bayern, Real, PSG, Inter, Arsenal, Karabakh, Dortmund, Man City. They're the ones. So the ones who obviously people would look at and go better sides. Barcelona currently sits 16th, Liverpool 17th, Chelsea at 18th as well. There's no one outside of those two. There's no one else outside the top 8. I'd go, yeah. But there's those 2 people will look at that. You go, oh, they're top 8 shooters. There's Bayern, Real Madrid, PSG, Arsenal, City. They're 5, I would say. Real, PSG, Arsenal, City. That's 5, I would say, is definitely shooting. Then I put
Atletico is looking good.
Atletico signed 10th. Yeah. They signed 10th currently. So
they've been on fire lately, and I think we have them coming up in our the fixtures we have after this is gonna be hard.
Yeah, so you play.
We have to.
Atletico, then Palace, then Brighton, then Burnley.
Yeah.
Then Slavia Prague, then Sunderland, and then November is where it gets interesting for you, like because Spurs, Bayern at home, Chelsea away, Brentford at home, had to beat Villa away. That's where it is. So
I'm talking more specifically even in the Champions League, like the Bayern and the Inters and those games coming up.
That's true.
Yeah.
You spawn. I'm looking there. Yeah, Atletico, Slavia Prague, then Club Brugge, then Inter Milan match day 7, and then what's the 8th match day? 8th match day is Kyra, so you'd expect it to. So yeah, Inter, Bayern, Munich are going to be the interesting ones for you lot.
Yeah,
Club Brugge going to be expect you lot to do the business. Same with Atletico, they give Liverpool a game.
Yeah, they did. Hopefully by that time, the squad is fit, and players come back from injuries, and we don't have that much injuries to deal with, because I don't want to use that as no excuses, because every team has their own injury crisis that they go through on a regular, so that can't be on the table for excuses this season. The squad is there to be used and rotated and used right. I don't really have any complaints today because we got the win. The lineup, I was okay with the lineup. The players did their thing. Saka, I like how Saka came on and he went on the left and scored. I haven't seen him done that in a while. So I like how he can, be unpredictable, pop up with a goal on the left, from time to time. Yeah,
I didn't even know that he went on the left. Yeah, because that's a different approach. Because now if you can play from the left as well, it gives you another more, no pun intended, more weaponry in the arsenal. To be honest, yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I was looking for Eze over in that spot. I'm like, where's Eze? I'm like, Eze, they switched it. I'm like, cool. Yeah. But I'm like, we shouldn't even wait that long to even get the second goal, because I mentioned there was nervy moments in the game, like where if like Prudence, that shot that Raya, that shot that Raya saved, that Prudence shot, if that had went in, like we'd probably be looking at a different type of game. Maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely could have been there. You know what? It's like goals definitely change games. We know that. We've watched enough football where that can change that type of thing. 110%. Confident, I presume confident at home to West Ham, and you're expecting more professional performance, 2-0, 3-1 type, and just get the job done.
Yeah, because this can be another interesting weekend, because Liverpool has Chelsea, right? Okay. And Chelsea hasn't been great, really and truly, but I expect them can get something out of that game. I expect that Chelsea has.
I actually agree with you. I think Chelsea will get something out of the game. I genuinely think that too.
Yeah,
I put them down to get something out of that game. Go on, carry on.
And we're 2 points off. If it's any case, we go above them, or we close the gap even closer. So it's gonna be interesting this weekend to see how the players and the manager handle this going forward. Because if we go and lose again to West Ham, what's the point? What's the flipping point?
Yeah. There's no point in beating Newcastle and they go lose it at home.
Yeah. Like if we can't correct our wrongs from the previous seasons, like we keep doing the same thing, like you're not gonna get to the pot of goal. You're not gonna get to the pot. You're gonna keep tripping on your face.
That's true. You just gonna keep falling over. Yeah, it's outrageous. It's ridiculous. But we gonna see. What's up. What's your scoreline prediction for it?
For West Ham, my scoreline prediction is 2-1. Yeah, I just feel like Nuno. I'm not honestly Nuno. I don't think it's gonna be. It might be a little similar to this game that we saw today. Like where it was close, not So I think that we're gonna win it 2-1 Arsenal, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right. And actually, since we spoke about it, Chelsea Liverpool.
Yeah. All right, I'm going with 2-2.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm thinking draw. As I was saying, I was thinking a 1-1 or 2 apiece. I do, even though Chelsea haven't been at it and this player is injured and missing. Well, this player is injured, probably got suspension because someone's been sent off. But I think at the bridge, the place will be rocking. They'll be up for it, and obviously they just beat people were the most impressive. With
the way both teams' backline are moving, I think they give up chances to each team attackers, and it's just come down to who take their chances. Yeah. And you have players on both teams that can hurt each other. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah. No,
especially Palmer play for Chelsea.
It's a shame that he's missing, because he could have definitely been a difference maker in this game. But I think it is going to be interesting to see how they do. That's what I will say. Very, very interesting to see how they do. Anything else you want to talk about, Rizzy, that we've done?
It's going to be interesting when Arsenal play Sunderland, because Xhaka is their captain, I think. So it's going to be interesting. Like, I just have a feeling that it's a ways away, but it just came to mind. Yeah, it just came to mind, but I just feel like Xhaka is going to do something in that game. Like,
what, you reckon he gonna kick Saka or something like that?
No, not crazy. Like he's gonna score a
mad goal. About a goal or assist or something like that.
Yeah, do something mad in that game. No, I don't think he's gonna kick Saka.
You know what you like, man? Is he gonna push Arteta on the touchline and say, you know what Xhaka's like?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you should slap him up his head like, bro. You should have gave me a league title. You owe me a league title.
Nah, facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah,
I hear
bro.
it.
Yeah,
I hear it.
yeah.
Trust me.
Wait, you always
What?
say I'm stateside. I'm stateside, but I'm actually in Canada.
Oh, you in Canada? My bad. I was for some reason I thought you were stateside.
No,
when you
yeah,
say that,
but
Canada.
I just let you run with it. Like,
Yo, don't let me run with it if I'm wrong. You should have said that, man. I'm Canada. My bad. I just presumed for
bro.
some reason I thought you were stateside, man. So you should have said, nah, no. I'll make sure I'm like, yeah, Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like, all right, cool.
still stateside. That's
Yeah,
why I just.
but it's Canada. You feel me? Call a Canadian American and watch them wild out. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I wouldn't do that. You feel me? So
We're not like Canadians. People are not like those Americans. Like love to show USA for no reason every chance they get. No,
but it's just
big
about
up
being
Daryl
proud.
though.
Big up Daryl. It's just about being proud. You know what it's like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Caribbean people like that. Call a man from Jamaica and tell him and say he's from elsewhere. Man, go kick off. You feel me?
True. That's true, G.
Yeah, man, go kick. Yo, I'm not. Don't do that. Yeah, type of thing. So yeah, nah, I get my bad. I thought he was stateside. So man will say Canada from now on. My bad. My bad.
Man.
I genuinely didn't know. It's for real.
Yeah, I knew you didn't know, but it's all good, man. Yeah.
Genuinely,
Well,
yo, anything else you want to chat about? Close yours.
I was gonna talk. Yeah, my top 8. It's I don't know. I still have the same teams in the top 8 that I have right now, but
no, was it just different? Is it just different order? I'm not actually going with me, so I can't remember.
Yeah, the top 4 is the same, but like the 5th spot, it's always the 5th spot because the teams
5th spot.
It's up for grab, and there's a lot of inconsistency, you know, with teams that's gonna be around there, in my opinion, you know. Yeah.
Grabs. 110%.
There's gonna be a bunch of teams like that because I had Newcastle 5th, but I don't have them as it locked in. Like they and Spurs might battle it out. Them and
yeah, I got Spurs 5th. Spurs are my 5th choice. I got Spurs.
Yeah,
even then, that's for grabs. That can change. That can change. All it takes is a managerial change, and that can switch in an instant.
Yeah, I even speaking of managerial change, like when is your managerial change gonna happen?
I think November.
November?
I think November. I've been saying this after Spurs. I think that's when it goes. Not the next international break, the one after.
So why are they taking so long?
Because they don't want to admit they was wrong. That's why.
It's
just stubbornness. So it's just like, all right, because we got the last one so wrong, we don't want to admit we're wrong on this one. It's right. Just admit you was wrong. Get another manager in, and then if that manager's successful, nobody else is gonna care about this last one. That's what we're like as fans. You can get so many things wrong as an ownership or a manager or players, but if you turn it around and you're successful, we forget all about it. No one ain't gonna care about Amarim if the next manager's successful. All right, you got that one wrong. You got this one right. Who cares? We see how Liverpool move with FSG. I ain't heard FSG out in a minute. You know why? Because they deliver the Prem and then look at the window they just had. That's why no Liverpool fan can say, oh, FSG have left Slot short. Look at how much they spent and the caliber of player they brought in. All I'm hearing from Liverpool fans is Slot needs to do better. X, Y, and Z player needs to do better, which is the correct way. But had they not had the window they actually did, then you leave room to criticize. FSG did everything. FSG did pretty much everything. Look at the team he's got. You should be doing miles better.
Yeah, you can. In that regards, you can never really look at the owners. They did their part. They took the checkbook out. They give you the money to sign who you wanted to sign. You know, so it's on you to let those players, you know, do their thing and shine and deliver for the team. If it fails, like, bruh,
no one can't say FSG. You signed Frimpong, Kirkes, Wirtz, and Isak.
Mm.
Broke the record transfer fee twice. And you're adding that to Salah, Gravenberch, McAllister, Gakpo, Kanate, Alisson, Van Dijk. And that's a prime example. As much as they've been critical of FSG for years, which is right, because FSG, to me, Liverpool should have had more success, but that's a whole different conversation. All it takes is a summer to get it right. Just a good summer or a good couple years, and all of a sudden, them FSG out is an FSG don't want the best for Liverpool. It's like, right, you did what you're supposed to. Years they got criticized for, heavily criticized. Online, offline, protests, all of this stuff. And now look, now you don't see that. And that's where my problem is with my ownership, because it's like you've done right in other areas, but we just going backwards on the pitch because of your stubbornness. It's like, just get rid of the manager, go get another manager, and if we perform better, we go, all right, cool. And if the next manager don't work, you go get a next one, and so forth until you find the next one. It's like you're paid too much to be making such bad decisions. It's paid way too. That's what it irritates me. Way too much. You're a millionaire.
So it's funny.
Go.
It's funny how when this guy came in and he was doing his first rounds of press conference and interviews, like the talk he was making and about his system and his philosophy and his playing style and all that stuff. Like, he had me believing for a while, like, bruh, these men are coming to do something. These men are gonna get their act together. Like, bro, he had me worried for a bit. He had a couple of your fans gas.
Yep.
I was worried for a bit, but nah, bro, that guy he's a two-face. He's a fucking two-face fraud, man. At least Arteta will get a team to compete.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not claiming that as a trophy or a prize.
It's the basics.
Nah, that's the basic. That's just the basics. Like, you've been here for almost a year now? All right.
He's been almost a year, because it was November, so it's almost.
Bro, like, how many storms are you gonna bring this team through? Like, you said
big one. We never got out. There's been one big tornado, one big tsunami. Like, we never got out. It might have died down at points, but we never got out of it. Never. It's been that way.
It's category 5 after category 5.
Yeah, category 5.5, man. It's invented. This is none. I've never known of suffering in a storm just to not go away. And we get it, man. Me and Mario Kart, man. When you get the cloud above you, like, that's it. But you don't go away. Just don't go away. That's why I'm just tired of him, and it's ridiculous that he's still here, and it's just negligence at this point. Like, to the fact that he's still in charge, and just admit you was wrong. It's okay, because you're gonna get over appointments wrong. That's the craziest part. You're going to get over appointments wrong, but you have to act swift. How you respond to getting it wrong is my issue. Getting it wrong ain't a problem.
Yeah.
How you deal with getting it wrong is the problem. All right, we got that wrong, on to the next one. Why are you waiting? And you made the same mistake with Ten Hag, so you're not learning.
So even Potter getting sacked before him is like, I look at that, I'm like, damn.
Even West Ham was like, yeah, well, enough's enough. West Ham said,
this is not it. Like, see you later for real, bro.
And Nuno was there, like, within the hour. Nuno was happy, and it's like, I'm not even asking for that. Like, if you need to go get interim, cool for the time being, a caretaker.
So, hold on. You said Nuno was there. So, if they had, like, bro,
when I say Nuno was there in regards to he was at West Ham, there was no caretaker. Like, Potter was sacked, and Nuno was there within the hour as well.
Okay.
At West Ham. Yeah.
Okay. But still, though.
Would I take Nuno?
Even
no, you could ask me. No. No.
Even
No, nah.
No.
Nah, I'm tired of defensive football, man. I'm tired of it. Bring me a manager that's gonna try and attack, man. I don't need no defensive managers, man. I'm good. I'm good, man.
I hear you on that.
I'm tired, man. We've had since Fergie, we've not had an attacking coach. Not, man. Moyes and
Mourinho
Wow.
and Mourinho and Oli and Ten Hag, and now I'm not. And now I'm a rib now. I need someone who's going to get on the front foot.
I think Oli should be getting some apologies, like from some of your fans, because Oli cried when he had to leave the club.
Yeah, facts.
Man was shedding tears.
We helped you make a managerial career. That's why you got the job in Turkey. There you go, man. All right, you got sacked. You can go again. You can go again and go get. Let's see if you can go get another job. Ten Hag, you can. Well, you got sacked 2 games into your reign at Leverkusen, but you can go again.
So how would you rate Oli time at Man U to this new manager time he's been there now?
This was obviously this is the worst we've been, but Ollie's was horrendous. Because the same things I label at Amorim, I label at Ollie in terms of getting more out of the team you had. Ollie had Pogba, Bruno, Greenwood, Martial, Rashford. How much more attacking players you need to attack more, and it just wasn't it. It's like how much and that's how I look at Amorim now in regards to what it's worse for him, because not only is he getting worse results, I think the team is better overall. The team is miles better overall. Like he's walking, the next manager will get a much better team than what Amorim walked into in terms of overall quality. We still need to add, yes, it's still short, but it's good enough to do better. Because I watch other teams in the Premier League do better with less. I don't think individually Palace or Bournemouth or Brighton have better players than us. I don't think man for man they have better individuals. But I think as a team, because of the managers, they perform better.
Yeah, better cohesion.
Yeah, better cohesion. I'm not saying, hey, go out there and be like Liverpool or Arsenal and win 5 games in a row or 10 games in a row or go contest the Premier League. No, just compete. I watch Everton. Everton play better than us. Everton don't have a better team than us individually, but I watch Everton go to Anfield and they put up a fight and competed in that match. But they don't have our players. And I've watched this not only this season early on, I've watched this last season where I'm like, how have this team gone here and done this? But yeah, I look at our team's better than theirs, but they perform miles better team-wise. I'm like, it's on the manager. Just compete. If we're a cohesive unit, on accident, you're going to pick up points. On accident, I don't rate the league like that in terms of quality. I don't think it's that high. This is why you've seen last season teams go 1-12, 1-13, 1-14 and get top 4. It's 1/3 of the season. You went through a third of the season where you won 1 to 2 games and still finished top 4, still finished top 5. We're still in the running for Europe. All right. And Villa and Newcastle and Forest are not where they was last season either as of yet. So we could argue they're all weaker. So y'all take advantage of this, but again, our ownership, man. Stubbornness, man. Pride, stubbornness, all that type of stuff.
That's really telling when you look at it. Like, if teams are underperforming from the previous season, why can't you like raise the levels, somewhat?
That's
and get positive results. Like against,
I even say finish first. Hey, get me top 7. How about just that there? Man, didn't say first, 7th.
Take a Europa League run. Take a Conference League run.
Yeah, do the Chelsea thing. I'm saying, I know you, my nephew saying it. Everyone had it. City had an awful run where they went 1-12 and they finished 3rd. Villa had one. Chelsea had one. Arsenal and Liverpool, everybody had one. Even when you look at teams lower down, the teams are like Newcastle had one. Brighton would have had one. Bournemouth would have had one. Fulham would have had one. Not necessarily 1-12, but there'll be a 4, 5, 6 game period where they didn't get results, but yet you're still in the running. I'm just like, yeah, like finish it. That's what annoys me the most when people act like I'm asking for a lot. Hey, finish 6. Cool. Man, no one said, oh, you want free flowing football? No. Just attack.
A few days ago, man was begging for 2 wins back to back.
No. We still are. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what? Forget the 2 wins in a row. Win me 2 games in a month. Can we start there? Just win me 2 Premier League games in a month. We haven't done it in 7 months. We haven't done it this year, Izzy. The year 2025, United haven't won 2 Premier League games in a month. We won 1 in January, 1 in February, 1 in March, 1 in April, 1 in May, 1 in August, 1 in September. So a 7-month period. We've won one game in a row, one Premier League game, and we'll probably beat Sunderland on the weekend, and that'll be our one for October.
Probably beat Sunderland. Granit Xhaka.
Is that even it is?
Granit.
Yeah, Forest did have it under the season. Thank you. They went on a horrendous run because they went from 3rd, 4th to 7th. Like people just on some. Oh my lord.
Even City, like City results is kind of going under the radar. Like they drew, right?
City drew today. Yes, they drew 2-2. They conceded late penalty. Eric Dyer scored it.
Whew.
Eric Dyer scored the pen.
Yeah, I'm gonna need these rest of these English team out the Champions League real quick.
I'm with you on that.
Like, I need Liverpool to get fist up again. Spurs, I need all of them man get fist up and dumped out this shit. Yeah. I need it to be like last season. Get us back to the semis and correct our wrongs. Get to the final. That's how I'm looking at it.
You know about a chance. Well, I think he'll be there. As much as it pains me to admit it, I think he'll be there or thereabouts. Obviously, it's very, very draw dependent. Very, very draw dependent.
Yeah, because
if you draw, you can easily make a final. Easily, if you got draw. Big up Hassan for the raid as well, man. Shout out to my Don Hassan in for the raid. Big up Hassan. Yes, before we close out, there's over 550 people watching, and we're only at 41 likes. Get us up to 50 likes. We are going to redirect over to the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new here, people. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. If you got any new subscribers, you lot can catch me on Don Hassan's channel every Monday. A-listers, people. I'm over there on A-listers. So, yeah, you know, let's see. Have we had any new subscribers? Page? Where is going on here? I was on the wrong page. Got any new subscribers? There we go, people. We're at 15,779. One more subscriber, yo. Get us to 15,780.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Run it up.
Nah, IDK, I'm not with this. Nah, flawless. We need English teams to do good, so top 5 gets Champions League. United ain't finishing 5, so why do I care? Run it. I want all these lot out. Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Newcastle. I'm not really fussed about, but the rest, get them out expeditiously. We ain't finishing 5th.
I need them out quick, as soon as possible. ASAP.
We ain't finishing 5th. Last thing I need is a English Champions League winner. It's already bad enough that it's going to be Arsenal, Liverpool, or City winning the Prem. I don't need that in the Champs. Bad enough. Shout out to PSG. They did the business last season, man. They ran the English gauntlet. All right, Villa, I don't mind, but the rest, they did what needed to be done. I don't need all that. If Spurs, that'd be fantastic just to piss people off if Spurs go on a run. You know what I'm saying? Just for shits and giggles. The Spurs even being in the quarterfinal will annoy people. So yeah, Spurs and Newcastle, I'm not really too fussed about. For the rest, yeah. I meant more Europa and conference teams, not gonna lie. If we do what we're supposed to, IDK, we could finish in a conference league or Europa League spot. Depends how far off we are of the European places once this manager gets sacked. Because that's when one game a week can actually help when you're actually a good team. Because people think if you're a bad team with 2 games a week, that you're going to have 1 game a week and all of a sudden be better. Make it make sense. Never
so flawless.
Go on.
What if he actually, in some ways, I don't know, it's a very small percentage. If he turns it around somehow before November. Like, what? It's a very
turn it around how? Turn it around how?
I don't know. Put a run of games together.
Run the games together, hype. You know what I'm saying? Run the games,
like,
yeah.
A purple patch, and you're like,
yeah, it's gonna happen. Go on.
And you're like, you know what? Let's give it. The owner's like, you know what? Let's back him.
Yeah, they backing him anyway. He's still here now.
Let's back him till January and so on, and see what happens. Like,
right, man. When he goes on a run, Margot Robbie would have responded to my DMs, so I'll be with her chilling. You know what I'm saying? And that. So I won't be here doing this show. I'll be somewhere with her in Australia, just relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Kicking back.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But
neither do I.
I'm just.
I just said neither do I. You know what I'm saying? It's not a prayer of it happening because I watch us.
Yeah.
watches. It's not happening. And what I do, if United were in the Conference League, yes, I would do Conference League watch-alongs, but they'd just be more like Q&As. They'd be like when we was in the Europa League, not this last time, the time under Ten Hag. So I don't know if it was it the season before. Just remember where we was playing like, who did we play? We played Sheriff. No, was it Sheriff? Who did we play? We played Ammonia and some other teams like that. It would be like, because them group stage games was hell. This is before the format turned. Jez will remember because he was on them watch-alongs. That was hell. But when I do Conference League watch-alongs, yeah, there's a trophy we could actually win. Fuck yeah, I wouldn't parade it like Chelsea fans, but I'd be like, yeah, go win it. And then it's a way back into the Champions. No, sorry, it's a way back into Europa League as well, depending on where you are in the league also. Yeah. Yeah, I did see them quotes that even Amram's wife told him to leave. I did see them quotes. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, Europa League, Ten Hag's first season. Yeah, you remember, Jez. See? Man's asked to resign 3 times, sorry, at this point. You don't even want to be here no more. You don't want, like, again, just put him out of his misery. He just wants his money.
Damn, if his wife is telling him he needs to leave, bro. Like,
his wife's talking about he's having sleepless nights.
She's gonna probably present him with an ultimatum, like, so is either the club or she or her.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a wrap. It's over. But yo, Rizzy, don't let you go, my G. Big up every single time.
Big up,
blessings,
of
man.
Course, man. Every time, man. Big up the chat also. Yeah, Liverpool can hold that again expeditiously.
Blessings, Rizzy. Big up. Oh, every time, man. Every time. Shout out to my G, Rizzy. Always good chopping up with him. That's one of my favorite watch-alongs ever. Both of those games, Manchester United, Barcelona. You know why? Because even though it was Europa League, because it was Barcelona, it had a big game feel and there was actually stakes. It weren't the highest stakes, but it was a Europa League. I think it was because we went. It was the playoff round, so it was like to get to the quarterfinal or to get to the round of 16. And I think we ended up in a round of 32. But it had a big game feel because it's Manchester United, Barcelona. That's never going to be that could be a Conference League fixture. It's never going to be a small game because it's United versus Barcelona. And it had both of them big game feel. And I was confident. People looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah, you remember you was fucking up for that game. You went 1-0 down too. Yeah, for real. And people was talking the most in the chat. I remember that. And when am I ever confident? Like in games I knew it was going to be. Because we should have packed them up in the new camp. I watched that game like I don't do results-based analysis. Like I watched the game, and because I was actually like involved, like invested in the team, and watched it even more closely. Like I went back and watched it in detail. I was like, yeah, we should have beat these lot. Yeah, like we should have beat them, and that's why I expect. And even when you look back at the home game, the first leg, the only shot they had on target was the penalty. All right, we gonna turn it up. People talking the most in the chat. And then you know what it was at full time? Fucking crickets. It's like my match reactions, like comments from certain people only show. You know what's crazy? Certain people, you would think rivals would only show up like when we lose, and I take note of that. But when it comes to my match reactions, my own fans only show up when we win. Or you would think it'd be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think it would be that. Make it make sense. You would fully think that would be the opposite. But it's when United win, people telling me how wrong I am, but when we lose, they disappear. But that's a whole different thing. But yeah, Barca were abysmal. That's one of the worst Barca sides I've seen in a minute. And Sheik's made this point. Look at where Manchester United are, and look at where Barcelona are right now. Barcelona are now my pick to win the Champions League. They could have won it last year as well. Like, what is going on? Can't lie, there's been a few good watch-alongs for United, more specifically domestic cups in Europe. Because for me, you're going to see me be more invested and more interested. One, when I genuinely believe in the team. And two, high stakes. Or just, they're not even high stakes, just stakes. Premier League game, all right, cool, bragging rights, All right, so we got 3 points. And we went from 6th to 4th. Or what be there. But if it's a Europa League quarterfinal place, or Europa League semi-final, or Champions League quarterfinal or semi-final, it's like, yeah. Kind of ironic because the players gotten better now, but it's the same players apparently who let down Amrin. People don't want to talk about that. People don't want to talk. People don't want to chat about that because them saying players are now the favorites. When you look at the players that have been here the longest, they are now the favorites. People can't say, oh, it's Embremo, it's Cunha, it's Yoro, it's Delit, it's Dorgu, it's Sesko, it's Lamens. These men just got here. And when people start saying, oh, 3, 4, 5 years, it's a graveyard for talent, start looking at who's been here 6 years, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. It looks spooky. That's why people stop saying that shit. That's why people stop saying that. Notice, I don't play favorites because there's no one I have not criticized. I've criticized my favorite players and I've praised players that I don't rate. I call it as I see it, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. I said to Liverpool and Leon Watchalong's fucking I went through it, man, the Leon Watchalongs. And I'd played football as well just before, so I looked even worse. So not only was I a mess because I just played football, so I was already just looking crazy. That game was just literally a roller coaster of emotions, yo. Like, Lacazette scoring that penalty and celebrating still is in my mind. Still. Like, I still remember it, like, vividly in my mind. And then I still remember everything that happened after with Mano and the celebration. I'm like, yo, that's see even the joy that this is all I'm asking for. Bring me a team I can believe in, please. So we can just go on a little FA Cup run. Get rid of this manager. Let us go on a FA Cup run. Yeah, my mum was ahead. Yeah, that Liverpool, the Leon 4-3. I remember your mum was ahead and you could hear her celebrate. So yeah, I didn't want to spoil it for anyone, but she loud. That's what it is. Miles loud. Bear in mind, she was downstairs as well. That's how loud she was. Granted, I didn't have my bedroom door all the way closed. It wasn't loud, man. It must be where I get it from. I'm gonna tell her that you said this so she knows. Because she be telling me at times you gotta keep the noise down. My niece is sleeping right now. So I get it from you. Yeah, it was bad. Scenes. That's where I'm at, man. Yeah, like Jack has got to celebrate. And that's all I'm asking for. I ain't asking for a treble. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for a treble. Yo, just let me have a team I can believe in where I go, yeah, we can win this game. A man can get hype and you lot can see me like, you lot don't see me hype all the time because I can't fake invest in something. That's why. I can't fake invest in something because I don't believe in it. Like when we play in Barcelona, you lot know that game. I was confident the entire time. That long ago, we was doing Battle of the North. I was confident. We gonna beat these lot. And people were looking at me like I'm crazy. It's like, nah, we gonna, even after that, and I was invested in the first leg. I was hype. I think I went live like an hour and a half earlier in that. Like, now United play at 5:30 and I don't even want to get on that 5:25. PM people. It's afternoon or late afternoon. Oh, watch us. We could be 8 p.m. on a Friday. Oh, well, all right, man. Well, we move. Yes, that's. I'm fully a yes. 500. Shout out to Hassan for the raid and shout out to Casually for the raid. Big up my G, Hassan, every single time because that's someone who supports heavily. And make sure you go subscribe as well. You know what I'm saying? To Don Hassan, make sure you subscribe to Casually as well. I'm going to the Q&A in a moment, y'all. I'm just having a moment of when United were even great, with decent. Just give me something where I go, yeah, we can beat this team who are actually a decent. Like Barcelona were at their best, but they're still Barcelona. Like they still have quality. Like I never forget Balde in those 2 games. And I was like, yo, who is this fullback? Lewandowski's still there. De Jong was out there as well. So there was still quality on show. Yeah. And you still didn't rate the team back then. Yeah, man. Like, I didn't rate it, but I thought, all right, there's enough because we actually had a manager at that time who was managing for a decent thing. Decent level, you know what I'm saying? And then he turned out to be at Egypt. Yeah, watch along for the FA Cup final and Sheikh Channel was lit too. Yeah, I hear it, man. It's like being at the stadium last year for the Manchester derby. Fucking scenes. That's time to shine because I lost him. Mama stood next to me when Ahmad scored. I had to go and find him. Because he got moved down and then I was moved to the left. Yeah, it was mad. Scenes. Scenes, man. Scenes. Ask him, time to shine will tell you. Because like I said, he was stood next to me when Ahmad scored that goal. And then man didn't see him for like 10, 15 minutes. Also, sure, your aunt will know that. Your aunt will know. It was crazy because we was right next where I was. I think I've told this story before. I was right next to the City fans as well. Like where I'm here now, like literally 5-10 yards. Obviously, you got the stewards in between, but they were shouting at us, we were shouting at them, and all that. Because we were saying to buy into, Victor. Because we were actually winning games and performing well. It wasn't the greatest football, but it was something to buy into. You could go into games and go, all right, we've got something here. Yeah, it sits in the stand across the way, fam. But people, we're going to close out anyway. We're going to redirect over to the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. So I'll be answering questions from the chat as well. I'm just making sure I got this set up. Before I close out, though, run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button right here. We're only at 44 likes. As soon as you get over to the Q&A, hit the like button on there and then get your questions in. And like this one, members, obviously, there's plenty of members perks. So one of the members perks is in regards to the Q&A. If you're a member, your question takes priority like a super chat. Of course, if you're kind enough to super chat people, then I will definitely get to your question there. 2 surefire ways as well, people. Yeah, no stress, Jez. I already dropped the link anyway, but you lot know you get me going off on time. Just not even reminiscing about Manchester United being good and winning trophies. It was just us being a competent unit. That's it, man. Well, I can believe and go, all right, bum. Like, we'll see a different me if that's the case. For those that remember, we've been here long enough, have seen me at points when I've been talking my shit, but I'm not going to talk my issue about saying I don't believe it. Because then you look like an idiot. Because if I was saying United are going to do this, United are going to do that, blah, 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 and did it there, and this and this. And then we have this season. And they look at me like, how did you not see this? All right. We closing out, people. See you lot. Right. It's already gone live. Wait a second. The Q&A has already gone live, people. So run up the likes over there. But this has been Talk Your Ish, the fan calling show, members edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot in a couple minutes.